James Gallo, Derek Kletzel in the Golden West trailer and equipment broadcast booth, heading downstairs for the Banking Coaches Show with assistant coach Gord Burnett going through this 9-2 Warrior win over the Calgary Hitmen. Gord, when you think back to this hockey game, do you feel as though the Warriors set a good tone? Those first two shifts, Montreal really put a lot of pressure on the Calgary.
Yeah, I thought a lot of guys were skating tonight, but yeah, early I thought we were skating well. I thought we for Lolly to get that teddy bear goal, I was happy for him, and it was I thought he was going to score off the rush there. It ends up being on the second or third chance there, but it's an exciting goal for him, a young kid, and getting rained down with teddy bears. But you know what? I thought it was a good start to the game for us.
A little bit more on Harper Lolliker. He finishes with a goal and 2 points. How have you seen him develop over the course of the season?
Yeah, his development's been incredible. He's come a long way. He's learning the game early in the season. He's earned some more playing time as he's gone along. I thought he's taken some strides. I thought he had a really good trip. He's proven that he can be a responsible player, and he's earned a lot more ice time. And it's just nice to see him rewarded with that one ice time and some points that I know all young players want to get. But I think what he's really done is he's focused on his defensive side of the game, and he's proven he can defend. And once you can defend, you can play, and if you can play, you can score.
Coach Mark Rysavy had an explosion offensively here tonight, 5 points. But more than that, to me, he just looked as hungry as I've ever seen him to get that puck, and skating maybe as well as I've ever seen him. How about comments on Martin's game?
For sure, Marty was skating tonight for sure, and then I thought he did a good job holding on to pucks and protecting pucks. Even on the Furcus goal, he just doesn't whack it away or try and throw it on net. He protects it, turns, holds on to it, spins, hits Furky wide open back door. I thought he was just moving as well as we've seen him move all season. So we really like to see him moving and holding on to pucks, and I thought he did a good job of it.
Got an addition on your decor here tonight. First game by Logan Dalheniuk. How about a comment on what he brings to the team?
Yeah, I think he obviously replaces Cole Jordan and gives us a solid top four defenseman. Not to say that those other three guys didn't do a great job tonight, but I thought it was nice to see. We're looking for. I think we'll try him with a couple other guys, but I thought him and Max played well tonight. We'll see how he looks with the other two as well. But I thought, he moved pucks. I thought on the offensive blue line, he did a pretty good job of finding Max and his partner and making some plays with some poise on the offensive blue line under some pressure from their wingers.
Yeah, you mentioned poise. I was going to say he just looks calm and relaxed out there. He doesn't seem to overplay things. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, absolutely. He's got a calm demeanor. I think just getting to know him, but hopefully it rubs off on some guys. But that calming influence is always a help, especially on some young guys. As a 20-year-old, you're looking for a little bit of leadership that way and showing them what it takes to play in the league, and hopefully they can learn a little bit from him as well.
I know it's just his first game and he hasn't had a lot of time here, but is he a vocal guy, or is he kind of lead by example, or it's hard to tell this early?
Well, it's still getting to know him, but he hasn't said too much yet. But he's just getting to know everybody, and we're trying to get to know him. But we had a nice chat in the car the other day in from the airport, and he's a very nice young man. He's very well spoken, and I think his teammates will appreciate him. And I guess we'll find out if he's a vocal guy or a leader by example. But he's definitely a nice young man.
Good way for the coaches to spend some quality time with the players by picking them up at the airport, right, Gord?
Absolutely.
Gord, there's a lot of guys I think that we could talk about in this hockey game, but when there's a long list of guys you can talk about, that means there's a long list of guys that were contributing. This is a big team win for the Warriors.
Yeah, absolutely. When you look at besides Marty, I guess there's a lot of guys that contributed offensively, and I think it's a good bounce back game for us after losing 5-3 in Calgary. Obviously, they played a game in between now and then, so I think that changes things a little bit. And I don't think the score is indicative of the game or the team that they are. They're a better team than that. And, we got a couple lucky bounces too. And obviously our goaltender, I thought, played well, and he battled on some pucks that, they could always go the other way as well. So I don't think we get too high on this win, and we don't get too low on some losses. So they're a good hockey team, and, they're missing their coach as well tonight. So I thought we played well, but I don't think the score is indicative of how the game really went.
You feel as though your team did a good job, the score being the way that it was going into the third, they didn't allow a lot of bad habits to creep into the game.
Yeah, there's a 3-4 minute stretch in the third period that we didn't like, but other than that, we were trying to tell them, we stick to our habits, keep a guy high. We have a game to play tomorrow against a good transition team. So, we want to make sure that we're still playing the right way and not think it's just point night and kind of forget how you need to play the game, especially going into Medicine Hat tomorrow night.
Yeah, looking to Medicine Hat tomorrow, Gord, how important is it to control between the blue lines against a transition team like Medicine Hat?
Yeah, exactly. I think if we can manage the puck, it helps. We don't want to feed into their transition game, but it's they're a team that they can explode this way too. So it's always important to have numbers back and take advantage of the opportunities that they give you, but definitely don't give them anything. The league's too good to recover from self-inflicted wounds.
Speaking of wounds, last question: anybody hit you with a bear?
I did. I got hit with 3 in Calgary and 1 today. I didn't think I'd get hit at home.
Well, you know what? I think Don Howe in the Tim Hortons booth was eyeing you up, so I would look at him on that one.
Now he probably has a good angle there, but yeah, no, what a great cause, and it's great to see the community come out and support that and donate some bears. It's great to see the city of Moose Jaw is just always helping out, and I think that's awesome.
Gord, congratulations on the win. Congratulations on a successful Teddy Bear and Took Toss night. Good luck tomorrow against the Medicine Hat Tigers.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate having me.